Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, Friday night, I had a chance to watch one of the bigger names, one of the more notable names in Mayweather's stable fight for the first time. I've heard a lot about him. I've seen clips of him training. I've heard his name thrown out a lot. He's got a lot of positive, comments from people. I have received. People have told me good things about him. So I decided, to watch Showbox because I really do enjoy the Showbox cards. They usually put together action-packed fights, and they're fun fights to watch. So why not? It's always fun to watch the prospects fight. And last night I got a chance to watch. The guy I'm talking about, obviously, is Andrew Tabiti. He had his 13th professional fight last night. He fought a fellow undefeated fighter, Keith Tapia, who coming into the fight was 17-0. Now, Tabiti did get the win. He got a unanimous decision victory. And I just wanted to give my first impression of Andrew Tabiti. So, boxing aside, my first impression of Andrew Tabiti walking into the ring was, damn, this guy looks like he's a beast. Like his nickname is, the Beast. Physically speaking, he's a beast. He's roughly 6'1", 200 and about, like 100. I forgot what he is, but he's big. He's a big guy. And, I'm not going to lie, I got to watch him fight more. But last night was his first step-up fight. If you go look at his resume, he's fought really a bunch of, tomato cans. Guys who are either making their professional debut, only have one fight, guys under 500, couple of journeymen. But last night was his first step-up fight against a solid fighter in Keith Tapia, a guy that was coming to win, probably the first guy he fought that came to win. And Andrew Tabiti, initial thoughts what I saw him fight was, this guy, he's on the Mayweather stable, but this guy tries to fight a lot like Mayweather. Whenever he got to the ropes, he started clinching, didn't like to initiate a whole lot, but then I realized it was part of his game plan. As the fight wore on, he decided, to actually start counterpunching more, and landed a couple of real nice flush counter uppercuts, which I thought were sensational. And when he lets his hands go, he's got good hand speed. He's got a good jab. Wings his shots a little bit. Doesn't have the sharpest, more straightest of punches, but it's his 13th professional fight, and that stuff can be improved over time. So I was encouraged to see that at least he has a good boxing mind up here. Obviously, I would like to see a little bit more action from him. I feel like he was clinching a little bit too much, but overall, I thought he did a good job. I thought he did a good job last night. He boxed the guy pretty well. I can't lie, it was not the most exciting fight. It was rather boring. I wanted to go to sleep, not just because of that fight, but because the whole card was pretty damn bad. But all that being said, he went out there and he did what he had to do. So I think in the future, as Tabiti gets more comfortable, I noticed that when he kind of gets inside, he smothers his work a lot. So if he can find his range, because he's a little rangy, well, as he gets more experience, it's going to be important for him to find his range and not smother so much of his punches, because then he can stick that jab out and then he can work behind it. So Tabiti, I like the physical skills. I think it was Steve Farhood who I think made the best statement about Tabiti. He said that Tabiti is a guy that, you look at him and you can tell by the way he moves. For a cruiserweight, the guy moves damn fast, very fast, and you can tell he's a great athlete. But you can kind of tell that he doesn't have the best amateur pedigree, but he's rounding into form, and he's still developing as a fighter. So I'm gonna have my eye out for Tabiti, because physical tools, as far as his physical tools go, I do like him. I do like his physical tools. I like the fact that he showed some boxing IQ last night, but I would like to see him, not be afraid to work on the inside and kind of impose that size a little more. I know last night was a little different because the guy was very wild. He had to be very smart, cautious. You wanted to tire him out. But I'm saying when he fights guys who aren't as wild, who have a lower punch output than Keith Tapia, I want to see Tabiti let his hands go more, and I want to see him, use his athletic gifts to his advantage. But I'm not gonna lie. I know that a couple of Mayweather fighters I do like. I like Badu Jack. I do like Gervonta Davis. I would say I like Tabiti. I like Tabiti for his physical gifts. He still has a long way to go as a boxer, but physically speaking, if he can learn how to leverage those physical gifts into his boxing ability, I think he can really go somewhere in the cruiserweight division, because you just don't get a lot of cruiserweights that move like that in the ring. He has very good foot speed for a cruiserweight. Showed solid head movement at times. So I'm gonna keep my eye out for him. I've heard a lot about him. I like him, and he's got obviously a lot to work on, but definitely a lot to work with as well. So shout out to Andrew Tabiti, man, getting a good win on Showbox against a good prospect in Keith Tapia. I'll be keeping my eyes out for him. So let me know what you guys think about Andrew Tabiti. I don't know if you guys saw him fight last night, but if you did, leave your comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.